There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another random DOS game show. And this is Proton, which is sorta like laser tag. There was apparently some game called Photon, which is, a competitor. And, somebody just shot at me. It's a top-down recreation of the Photon maze laser game. I've been hit. I've been hit again. So yeah, this guy's after me. Oh, he's got me good. Yeah, okay, you've got me. I surrender. I give up. Hit again and again. And do something, teammates. See, you've got a squad of teammates, and they're meant to help you. They're not being of much use. And apparently, you shoot your laser. They're swarming me. You shoot your laser with shift and the arrow keys, which doesn't appear to be working for me for whatever reason. Possibly because I'm Lawnie and it doesn't work. And then in order to recharge your laser, you have to go to the opponent's base, wherever that is, and shoot it. So, yeah. There's the opponent's base. And my shooting isn't working. Okay. But apparently there's some way to shoot. I looked this up in the manual. It said if you just hold shift or hit shift and then hit the arrow keys, it'll all be fine. And that's not worked for me. So, yeah, it's a top-down little CGA recreation of Photon with varying difficulty levels. You choose at the start which difficulty level you want to play. And, why are you still shooting me? I'm not shooting anyone. I'm completely harmless. Can't even shoot. I'm a lame duck. I'm just wandering around, admitting defeat. Control does nothing. See, I wish I knew. Oh well. Even if I have... just leave me alone. This is like paintball all over again. I remember going paintballing once, and there was this person who just would not stop shooting me. And I got up, and I screamed at him. Roared, I guess. You've heard me. That I have already been hit. And I called him a number of colourful terms, and walked towards him. And he shot at me again, so I grabbed his gun and I threw it out of his hands. Which is not what you're meant to do in paintball. But yeah, I can imagine Proton or Photon in real life would be just as frustrating as people don't understand the rules or don't play properly. Speaking of not playing properly, I'm just randomly wandering around this maze and not shooting anyone. But yeah, there's... What you're meant to do is you're meant to get to this base thing here, and you're meant to shoot it in order to recharge your laser. But it's not working out. And look at the blue squad score. Abysmal. Red squad, who presumably are, I'm unit 1 with 0. So yeah, that was really, really poor on my part. I do apologize to the Proton developer. But they said, use shift and use the arrow keys. And I used shift and the arrow keys and nothing happened. So red squad completely dominated blue squad there. And that, unfortunately, is my playthrough of Proton. What is it? It's a top-down recreation of the Photon laser game, which was a competitor to the laser tag game, which is apparently big in America. I think I've seen it on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia once. It never really took off over here, I don't think. But hey, it's, playable, but sadly dated at this point with its CGA color palette. Not much else to say about it, really. I just did not get started whatsoever and got dominated by the red squad. And if you like me talking about random DOS games, but not shooting anyone during them, you might be one of my pacifist Patreon pals, or members. Look at those great names. They could complete a game of Photon laser tag without shooting anyone, by making the enemy turn the guns on themselves using their powers of wit and deduction. Wonderful folk. So yeah, I didn't really get started in this, as you can no doubt see by now, but I'm sure somebody who's played Photon in the past would get a little kick if they were able to figure out how to fire and if they understood the rules already. Until next time.